Hey there, how are you all? Hope you all good. I'm back with one more message. This message is especially on leadership. Leadership about any position. If you're on, first of all, if you're on a presidency, leadership who leads a whole country, and if you're on a leadership at a job places, supervisor, manager, any leading position, any position if you're on. So this message is we can learn from the Bible what's the good leadership quality includes. So let's check it out. It's humility, integrity, courage, vision, and wisdom. So we should have who is a good leader. This is only for the leaders. Um, so who is a good leader? They should have humility, integrity, very honest, should have courage to do good. And vision, you should know the good and bad and right and wrong. Should have wisdom, you know. That's the way we can be a good leader if somebody is. Good leader, they cannot keep, they don't do like, how do you know that's a good leader? They don't keep any personal grudges, uh, not to, they don't put anybody down, you know, insult somebody or put somebody down. Equality, like they don't do partiality, like um, this side more and this side less, not like that, like equal. They see both sides and treat everyone fairly, equally. And no selfish ambition for their own good. They don't put somebody down. No controlling, they don't control somebody in their personal life, their work life. They don't control anybody. That's a good leader quality. I want to share one Bible verses, Philippians 2 3 to 4. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in a humility count others more significant than yourself. Let each of you look not only to his interests, but also to the other interest of other. So not just to do your own good or selfish desire, but look out for everybody. If somebody is in a bad situation, they see everybody's good, you know. And Bible has many examples of a good leader. So first of all comes as Jesus. When Jesus came on the earth, he was a good leader to the disciple, and wherever he goes, teaches the good news. We can learn from Jesus' life, love, faith, good service, to the people, and saying the truth. What's the truth? So Jesus is the best example of a good leadership. And another one is Moses. Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt and through the wilderness. If you read in the Old Testament how he led the Israelites, it's as we can learn from that. King David, described as a man after God's own heart. Another one is Paul, preached the gospel relentlessly, regardless of his circumstances. And a woman, Ruth, shown leadership by putting other first, and very loyal. And Noah, He built an ark and lived in it for nearly a year while the earth was flooded. So he guided whole his family, and he was a good leader. Elijah, he was a tough-minded and tender heart, and he loved God so much. So that's all the good leader. There is a many example in a Bible, and let's see what in a Bible verses say about good leader quality. In Exodus 18:21, who choosing leaders? How we choose a leader? Select a man who fears God, are trustworthy, and hate dishonest gain. So who the man who fears God? He can be a good leader. 1 Timothy 3:2. An overseer should be above reproach, faithful to their wives, temperate, self-control, respectable, hospitable, and able to teach. So this is all good leader quality. Galatians 6:9. Perseverance is important and leaders should not give up. So this it described about good leadership. You can read it. Proverb 11:14. Wise leaders seek counsel and advice from other. If somebody's on a good position, they it's not like everything. They listen if somebody give them advice. They don't like I am the only right. That's a wise leader quality. Leaders seek counsel and advice from other. They hear their elders' advice. Isaiah 41:10. Leaders should not fear, for God is with them and will strengthen and help them. They'll be not like afraid of anything, afraid of any situation comes up. They trust God, they fear God, and they know that God will strengthen them and help them in any situation. So leaders should be like they fear God. Hebrew 13:17. Obey your leaders and submit to them. So who is your leader? You obey them. If they tell their worker, who working under them, they are very they tell them, and God tells us to obey your leader and submit to them. So you can see the good leader quality in the Bible. And if you're in any position in a good leadership, you can get all the answers from the Bible. So check it out and mind it. That's it.